Just hungry.
Alright. Ready? Awesome. C.S. Lewis once said, "Failures are the finger posts on the road to achievement." Hello, my name is Josh Flynn, and today I'm going to talk to you about a TED Talk I recently watched by Astro Tellers. Astro Tellers is a director at a business called Google X, and they are an innovative business. They are on the cutting edge of technology. They try and design all these new products, all these new inventions that can make life in the modern society better. So they're responsible for things like Google Glass, driving cars that drive themselves. And there's this one product that they talked about during the TED Talk is they're trying to make these balloons that use the air current to float around the globe so that they can give internet to third world countries, places that normally wouldn't have internet. So he estimated that 4 billion more people would get internet just through this one invention that they're currently working on. But he talked about this balloon system and all the failures and miscomings that happened on the way to getting to the point where they're about to start testing in an actual country to see if it actually works. And the reason that their company is so successful with things like Google Glass is that they encourage failure. They don't back down from it. They think failure is a good thing because they think that failure is a way to improve for the next time you attempt to do something similar. So after listening to this TED Talk, I was interested, like, failure? I always thought failure was a bad thing. How do I improve my own failures as a person? So I did some research, and I read this one article at Harvard Business Review. And they did research to try and decide what makes companies successful. How do they succeed? How are they better than others? And they found that businesses that generally, the problem with businesses is they ask a lot of their employees, and the employees are scared to fail, so then they get marginal results that are better than saying, so the employee's like, well, I can do this, might not be the greatest situation, but at least I won't totally mess up, so they get marginal successes. So they encourage businesses to say, it's okay if you mess up, try and do your best, and then we'll deal with what happens afterwards. So all failures are an opportunity for success. And another article by Ira Kalb for the Business Review, Business Insider said that all companies that associate failure with learning experiences are more successful. So that's kind of the professional kind of way, but how does this apply to us as people in our everyday lives? And that same article for the Business Insider cited all of these super incredibly successful people who started out as what many people consider failures. Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, and Mark Zuckerberg, all were college dropouts. So a lot of us who are in college think, oh my gosh, how are we ever going to finish? Which I'm not saying you should drop out, but I'm saying these people found a way to be successful, even though what many people consider one of the biggest road bumps to a successful career, they failed at. So they didn't take that failure and say, oh my gosh, I'm so sad, I'm going to go work at a 7-Eleven for the rest of my life. They took that opportunity to go and make something of themselves. They saw this failure and they overcame it to make themselves better people. So as you, my audience, are here, I would say to encourage you to look at your failures and not look at them as something to tear yourself down or something to like really make yourself feel bad about yourself. Look at them and say, that's not good. How can I take this experience and make myself a better person? So the Business Insider, they had this great quote that says, the greatest waste of our natural resources is the number of people who never achieve their potential. So I would encourage you all to go out and achieve your potential. Thank you very much.
Yay! Clap, 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 clap. Josh is such a brilliant speech.